DJ Big Suede as your host, and today we got a special guest, and our special guest is Mr. Dirty Green Thumb. He's a content provider and an indoor cannabis cultivator. So, what's going on, Mr. Green Thumb? You got it smelling pretty good around here, man.
What it do? Just a little something, that's all.
A little something, that's all? Mm-hmm. So, you know, I've been hearing a lot about indoor growing and everything, and I wanted to know, like, so what is about cannabis that you specialize in when you're growing?
Me personally, I like organic. I like organic grows, growing in soil. Mm-hmm. A lot of like the hydro and stuff like that or whatever. There's a lot of chemicals involved in that, and you gotta flush your plants towards the end of their cycle, and excuse me, it takes a lot of, I'm not gonna say a lot more work, but it's a lot more involved definitely with growing outside of the organic realm.
Okay, I feel you. Organic, that's good. Organic is always good. And this smells like some good organic.
I was about to say,
I'll fire this up on a gift here. So, one of my questions is, how did you get started, or what got you actually interested in doing it? Because I know it takes a lot for somebody to, you know, do all that, and it's a lot of work from what I've been hearing. So usually a lot of people go and they just buy from those people. What made you decide to, you know, get involved in the growing process of it?
I guess actually like all recreational cannabis smokers, or however you want to put it. I've been smoking for a long time, but I guess what really made me want to grow was my wife and a friend of mine.
Okay.
Me and my wife went to Colorado on a trip and went to a couple of dispensaries. I thought it was pretty cool. Some of them had actual plants in the dispensaries and stuff like that, or whatever, where you could see some of the products that they was growing or whatever. And my wife has anxiety or whatever, so she was all interested, and she's not a smoker for real, but she was interested in, you know, what would be good for anxiety. And I kind of thought the same, and it just got me to thinking that, you know, so many different strands of cannabis where you can treat pain, anxiety, or what have you. But kind of back on topic, just a new challenge, learn something that I actually love doing. You know, people always say, find something you love doing and just do it. Well,
absolutely.
I love the weed, and in this day and age, hell, cannabis is, it's on the stock market, ain't it? I swear it's being traded. You know what I mean? So why not try to but why not try to invest some of my time into a craft that I love doing, recreational. Why not try to make something out of it, a business or whatever?
Absolutely, I agree with you on that. And I've also learned, like, it does help for anxiety and nausea and everything. And a lot of people have their own thoughts about how bad weed is, and it's some type of mind control or a gateway drug. Do you agree with that?
I guess certain people, in my opinion, this is my opinion, people are different, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I smoke reefer. It wasn't no gateway to me, not unless you consider beer and weed a gateway, but it wasn't a gateway to me, you know what I mean? I did that. I've only done that, never entered out anything else. You know what I mean? I'm in my 40s, so I wouldn't necessarily say that, but you know what I mean? Other people, people's minds are different, so.
Yes, sir.
How people react to different things and take things in, you know, it's hard to say. Some people just have addictive personalities, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so like, as far as like your future ventures, what is your big picture for doing all this? You know what I mean? As far as having the education for it, knowing the actual real knowledge of it, and also putting that content out there to other people. I know when I came over the other day, you were working on a website that you were trying to get together and everything. Like, what would you produce with your content so people can be aware of how it's actually helpful to people, especially for people, you know, with dementia and certain type of sicknesses and illnesses such as your wife's with the anxiety?
I would say with anything is research.
Yes, sir.
You know, whether it's cannabis, buying a car, buying a house, hell, even relationships. You know what I mean? It's research. You put your research into a person, put your research into something. So the particular illnesses that you spoke about, you know, if there is a cannabis medical, how would you say, like a cannabis medical, shit, I can't think of cannabis medical, something that could help them from cannabis. I mean, you know, I'm all for it. Yeah. You know, go and try to do your research and find out. But even still, even doing something like that, even with the illness, you can grow your cannabis yourself organically. You know what's in it. It's all natural. Not mostly, it's all natural. Hence the word organic. Mm-hmm. But you also spend time with your loved one. You spend time in the garden. You know, do things, and I don't mind. How to say it go? Help me out here. I don't mind something. Your hands get dirty. You get the I don't mind. You start doing dirty shit or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So it gives you other avenues to do things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Be calm. Be in a calmful place where you dealing with your plants and listening to them and interacting with them. You dig what I'm saying? A couple times a day, at least once a day, at least. You know, but. Also, at the same time, you can interact with your loved ones, you know what I mean? With what they got going on.
So that's the kind of content that you're going to produce, is the how to do the indoor and also the awareness of the good things of the, you know, the cannabis?
Yeah, definitely. You know, the indoor and mostly organic. I like organic myself because it's organic. There's nothing necessarily, every man has his hand in it somehow, obviously because it's in a bottle. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? But it's not so much chemicals and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like I said before, with something that's got a lot of chemicals in it that's not organic, you got to flush your plants, you know, the last 3 or 4 weeks of growth. Mm-hmm. Organic, some people say to do it, some people say don't. Me, I've done it and I haven't done it. You know what I mean? And me personally never really noticed a difference, but you know, I'm no pro. You know, I'm new to this still. I'm learning. I know a few things, but I'm still kind of new to this, like most people would say. But I would definitely say, you know, to research and put out the big domino that you got. I know you got a big domino. There it is. There we go. Okay, let me see if I got that 6.3 sitting up in here, which I don't. But you know what? I'm going to get flour and get these out of the way. Come on. Keep it on out there with the twist out. You might got the blank 3. There it is. Christine.
On board. All right, so like as far as the beginners and people that want to be interested in doing what you're doing.
Let me get a toast. I'm going to cut you off, big bro. Let me get a toast real quick, man. You coming all the way out my way to fuck with me.
Oh yeah. For sure. You know, I also like to say, you know, good things, you know, for you in the future with what you're trying to do. It's not like you've been doing this and you're established. Like you said, it's about what you're researching and you're putting your website and stuff out there. And that's good because I'm going to be following and looking at a tip.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about growing it or nothing like that, but I do know the little bit that I've learned from, you know, the things that we've conversated before, you know, in the past days or whatever. But like somebody that wants to get into what you're doing as a beginner, what would you tell them to do first? I mean, is it research or what is it?
To do first?
Yeah. Well, what would you let them know what to do? You know, what if they're interested in, you know, trying to figure out things about the health, you know, because some kids have seizures and stuff like that. Like for a beginner person, what would you tell them to do to get involved in it?
Well, see, when you start talking about seizures and stuff like that with the cannabis, it's more extract.
Well, I guess I'm not explaining my question. I'm pretty much saying for a beginner person like such as me that don't really know nothing about it, what is their first step to be able to gain knowledge for it as far as the research?
Oh, okay, I follow. First and foremost, you know what I mean, where you are, you need to make sure that you can do it where you at.
Yeah.
And if you can't, camera, you know what I mean, there's certain ways to do it, you dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I would definitely say research. I mean, it's a couple different levels to what you got going on. Ooh, give me that money with the dub.
Ooh, I knew you had it.
It's a couple different levels, you know what I mean, to what you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about your seeds, where you're going to get them from, a reputable seed company, then your lighting, you know what I mean? It just goes, you know, a little deeper than, I guess, just a short conversation, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just hit me on the website, all links will be on the bottom, you can get at me.
Yeah, we'll definitely shout it out and everything, and put everything out there for them in the bottom of the description. Just look at the bottom. You'll see all the links in the post or whatever. Well, okay, guys. Well, there you have it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more videos and content. And also check out my website at www.bigsuede.com. And make sure that you hit my IG at DJ Big Suede. So, that was it. You know, if you guys are interested in all that, hit the links in the bottom. Mr. Dirty Green Thumb.
Dirty Green Thumb.
Plenty of content and videos for you.
Website on the construction.
Yeah, the website says under construction. And make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget to hit that like.